how can a country as religious and a people as religious as Nigerians be so ethically and morally impoverished and so corrupt? The answer is simple. 5 things. 1, there is a widespread abuse of God's grace by so-called religious people. After all, they can keep going back to God to ask for forgiveness. 2, some of the religious institutions have also lost their credibility because they are not promoting truly godly values. 3, the religious leaders themselves are sometimes neck deep in fueling the corruption, the religious and ethnic bigotry that destroys our country through their preachings and doctrines. For example, when people preach about prosperity. 4, clearly, a good number of people who claim to worship the Almighty God are actually more afraid of missing out on the deal in their office than they are afraid of God. And 5, some of our traditional African religions and their inherent values and cultures are more pervasive and much more respected than our modern religions. So, people who worship the Almighty God on one day and are therefore cavorting with other gods for the rest of the week. And sometimes they have so mixed this with their modern religions that they do not even realize that they are doing so. The solution? A greater engagement between government and religious bodies and groups in a proactive manner to use religious institutions, religious resources, and religious networks to promote ethical behavior and integrity in Nigeria. You see, this engagement needs to be deliberate and well executed to foster, amongst other things, interreligious harmony, and also to create a paradigm shift among religious leaders and equip them to become real agents of the cultural transformation and change that Nigeria needs. Secondly, we may need to rethink our stand on having 2 or 3 religions in Nigeria. So people say we have Islam, we have Christianity, and we have traditional religions. Actually, I think we need to recognize that there is a 4th religion that exists in Nigeria, and I call it Mammonism, the worship of money. We must find the people who are adherents of this evil and criminal religion and fight hard to rid them from our national consciousness. You see, the Mammonites are creeping in and infiltrating the ranks of our established modern religions, and a greater engagement with religious leaders and people along this line may help us to stem the tide of all this false religiosity. My dear friends, what am I saying? That religion is a very important part of Nigeria. We need to work hard to use the positive side of religion to transform our society, and we need a government that understands this and a government that works assiduously towards achieving this.
Omagbitse Barrow is the promoter of the Let's Get Involved campaign and an aspirant for the Federal House of Representatives, Omagbitse Federal Constituency of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, under the platform of the Abundant Nigerian Renewal Party, ANRP. You can find out more about the ANRP and Omagbitse's Let's Get Involved campaign using the information on the screen. Get involved.